So, do you remember going to school in Alabama?
Yes.
How was your schoolhouse?
It was just I remember being so small, from first to the 12th grade was in just one room. And I was like fourth grade, I think, when I came up here. And then when I came up here, we lived in the country, I went to Lewisburg School.
Okay, so when you all came to Warren, you didn't come to Warren proper. You were in Lewisburg?
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, Liberty Steel.
Okay.
Liberty Steel, but we went to Lewisburg School.
So
Yes.
how was that? Because were there a lot of black kids at Lewisburg School when you went there?
No, I think I was miserable at Lewisburg. I tell you right. Me and another black girl, we was only two graduated in our class.
Who was that?
Her name was Joanne Scott. The Scotts, her sister is Reverend Gina Thornton. That's her sister. And but Joanne, her sister, and we was only two blacks in the class. No black guys, really. And it was just white, and I experienced some segregation. I really did.
Well, can you talk about some of those experiences?
Well, it's just like they would like kind of pick at you, and and
Would they call you the N-word?
I can't remember that they called me that, but they just didn't. Wouldn't play with you like, and it was. I didn't like it at all. So I graduated, and I wasn't happy.
Were you allowed to participate in extracurricular activities? Like, could you all join the clubs at school and that kind of thing?
Yes, we were. We was allowed, but I remember being in the choir. But other than that, I wasn't very active. No.
Okay. And so when you left Alabama and you moved here when you were 10 years old, so you must have had other family members around, right?
Yes.
And so what did you do for fun when you were a young person? Did you go to the movies? Did you all have dances? What did you do for entertainment as a young person?
After moving to Warren, my mom, she was more or less from the old school. She was very strict.
And what was her name again?
Bertha. Her maiden name was Bennett. And she just didn't really want us to go places, and we lived out Liberty Steel, and there was nothing to do out there. So in order to, every now and then we would go to a movie, but as far as going to a dance or the football games or anything, no.
Okay, and so what was your experience like going to the movies? Do you remember, was it segregated?
Yes, it was. I remember we had to sit on one side, and I never forget. And it was like upstairs. I remember it was Robbins Theater, and it was just like we were just like sitting in. There wasn't that many blacks in there, but we wasn't allowed to sit with the other white people at that time.
So do you think you received a superior education going to a school that was predominantly white?
I did, because when I left Alabama, I came up here, and the teaching, and matter of fact, I had to repeat the one grade, because what they was teaching me here, down there, it was just so different. So I repeated that one grade, and I finally caught up. I was behind down there. Yeah.